Hello everyone, and welcome to my Seablock Pack series. Let's continue where we started, where we stopped in the previous episode. And what happened back then is, well, yeah, we're obviously cleaning up gold from here. We don't want to have this gold ore, but we're essentially waiting for lots of things to start up, lots of things to finish building. We need ethanol to produce this like green belts, highest tier of belts. It's a bit like the whole production is a bit slowish because of the bearings. We don't have ethanol for bearings. Actually, now that I look at it, we do need a lot of ethanol for the tier 5 belts. Okay, quite interesting. What shall we do today? What shall we do today? Let's think. Don't have military science. That's okay. This one requires yellow science, and we are kinda short on yellow science. I wonder how is our production looking? Well, I guess it's doing something. Yeah, something is definitely happening here. I'd like to see a little bit more of this, to be honest. What's the main problem here? I honestly don't quite understand what is the main issue. Is it the fact that we don't have enough materials? I feel like we just cannot produce more than that. I feel we just cannot get more. Right? We're consuming all of this. We have gaps on the belt and the thing is getting consumed non-stop. We're already using 4 belts here of output. Right, of bearings, actually. Of bearings. Right, I don't think I can really scale yellow signs. Would be pretty strange. Oh, look at this. We are out of the thing. We're out of this like material, whatever we need to produce the signs. We are out of bio something planner thingy. Alright, that's interesting. Should I scale a little bit this spot? I guess once we get more beacons, this thing should speed up, but it's still kinda strange that we have pretty much... Well, not this spot, not optimized by planner, not this one, but the other one. Actually, why don't I send it in here? I think I can place request a chest and just export all this bio stuff in here. I feel it would make some sense. Right, let's double check the lubricant. Lubricant is getting produced very, very slowly. And here we also have a problem with lubricant production. We need more lubricant. Should I build another copy of this whole thing? Should I do that? I guess we don't have problems with base mineral oil by now, so that's good. It's very good. Let's prepare to have more lubricant production. Then Next, what else do I need? Let's think about it. We are landfilling that part. Ammonium, which is very nice. And here, we have military science, which is alright. Yellow science. How fast are we actually producing yellow science? Let me take a look at this. Yellow science is called one run virtual thingy. One run virtual thingy. It's produced pretty much non-stop at 6.2 thousand per minute. That's how the base was designed. 100 signs per second, so 6,000 per minute. That's exactly what we should expect. I cannot scale it further. I just have to wait for this research to go through to happen. Alright, let's copy this, put it vertically, and I guess empty the other chest. So that is quite interesting situation. I'm not sure what I should be doing at this point. I'll fix research center, research blocks now, so that they request white science, space science. Now one of the questions is, what should I do with this fertilizer? I actually don't have enough fertilizer even. Wait, what? This is the limiting factor? I can't believe it. Let's make it 200, 500. Should be better. Yeah, we're asking for 50, you know what, let's ask for 100, because we can. We totally can. This one is reasonable. 500. Yeah, we want lots and lots of fertilizer. Good. I am not sure what I think about running these gardens here. I feel like the actual garden multiplication is happening here. I feel like this is the real place. I could potentially make it a bit better by adding one extra line of beacons, but how much would I actually get? It's like 2 beacons between this and 2 beacons between this. I don't think it's actually worth it. Doesn't look like it's worth, you know, all the effort. This one doesn't cover this extractor though. And this one doesn't cover the other one, which is quite interesting. Actually, why don't I do this here? I don't know. This there. You could do that just so that you have a little bit better coverage, right? I think it's reasonable. Right, let's... I wanted to go to research centers, right? Before I do that, let's take a look at what is happening here. We need a lot of belts. We need a ton of belts, actually. Well, that's kind of too bad. Now it's too bad. So it can be deleted. We don't need this too. I still need to keep... Let me see. I don't want to have this part. Nope, I don't want it at all. And I'm not even sure what exactly I'm doing there with all this wires. It kinda looks complicated. This looks complicated. No idea what this was all about. let's request the sciences, alright? So I want this thing to ask for space science. This one. How much? 100, I believe. Yeah, just like that. And we are gonna be exporting it right here. So this is my space science. Good. Let's do the same thing here. This is gonna take a while, but it's okay. We have time. Right, we have time. I might actually find it easier to copy and paste. Might find it easier to copy and paste the filters. Yeah. Oh wait, not this one. This one. Yeah, I'm not doing a good job with this change, and I cannot copy a combinator because I have different request priorities configured for each of those. So I really got to do all of this manually. Okay, this line is done. Let's focus on this one now. Space science, 100, sure. And I need to make sure we actually sending it on a belt, and on this belt as well. Good. 100. Nice. Yeah, I need to do exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing, like that. 100. And yeah, 100 of that as well. Looks good. Let's fix the belts and ask for space science. 100 here. 100 here. Alright. Alright. 100. And here, 100. Let's continue. Click, click, click. Oh, that 100. Yeah, 100. Good. Are we actually getting any deliveries? Do we have enough space science? I wonder. We don't have enough space science, don't we? Do we? Alright, it's not enough. It is not enough because we don't have this stuff. And in order to get this stuff, the modules, we have to have this block actually built, like for real, and started. I'm not sure how hard it's gonna be to start up this like process. Not sure how hard it's gonna be to start the whole thing up. We'll see. We will see. Alright. Did I upgrade this one? Yep. And this one is also done. Let's continue. Okay, so I would like space science to be exported here and there. 100. And here we have 100. Too bad that I don't think you'll actually be able to see the science being delivered here and used, space science that is, because I don't think you'll be able to get enough modules. in this episode. Right here, I want this stuff. I really need to scale module zeros. I really gotta do something about this. Okay, 100. We are actually, well, we kind of have some researchers here, but maybe it's not the best situation overall. And I'm not asking for bioscience. Why am I not doing that? That's the question. So we have oh, we don't have military here either. We are asking for military, but we don't have it. Okay, this is very interesting. This is super interesting. I feel like I should start consuming the science, and I could start assigning it, I guess, from the end, because I don't really expect... I mean, I could make it like 50-50 in theory. But I don't actually think that I'll need a lot of military sciences, right? And will we be able to consume it at the very end? I mean, at the very end, consumption of the size on the belt, I guess it would be a bit questionable, but it's okay nonetheless. I think it's fine. Nonetheless, let's do exactly the same thing, but with bioscience. I like 100. Yes, please. I would actually like bioscience to be delivered. Then let's do it. Because I'm not gonna be using this for military. I'm not gonna be using the bottom line of research facilities for military stuff. Let's do it. So this is a bio thing, and I do want to have a good buffer of all that stuff, which is exactly what this is about. What's the name of the station, by the way? Yeah, good. The name looks reasonable. Sounds reasonable. I don't need to move camera here, because I don't think I do, but let's keep doing it, just so that it's a bit easier to keep track of what is going on. All right, that's almost half of what we wanted to change today, and there is more bioscience requests. Okay, good. We're requesting all of that. Requesting all of that. We'll request some bioscience here. And on the right side here. Well, okay, gotta keep going. Okay, this part is already has bioscience. This is very good. Very, very nice. Very nice. Now, what are we gonna do next? This is gonna be pretty cheap. I think I would like to see the belts actually getting produced. And also solid fuel. We have a questionable situation with solid fuel. I'm kind of thinking about just having some solid fuel production. Right, let's take a look at enriched fuel. It has acceleration 150, top speed 110. And rocket fuel has acceleration 180, top speed 115. Like, I would like to swap all my things to rocket fuel, but I don't feel like this one, swapping those is just gonna be a pain. I don't feel like I mean, overall it's gonna be great, because I can... This will allow me to swap from, like, to remove this block completely. Do I need this lithium salt at all? Am I actually relying on it? What do we have here? Am I actually relying on this lithium salt production? It cannot be. No, I don't believe it. This looks old. Where is my correct lithium salt build? Okay, I can see by the problem. So here I had icons placed in the middle, and here I placed them kind of all slightly off. Let's fix this. Let's add proper tags for copper here, so that it looks, you know, a little... Oh, come on. Actually gonna click it fully. Now let's delete all the extras. All the extra tags that are impossible to notice. Right, where is lithium salt? I don't know. I don't know where is my lithium salt production. But if you look at inventory, we have a lot of lithium salt, so I guess this is not a problem. I'm almost sure that I built it somewhere. We can't be relying on this one the whole time. There got to be a fresh build of lithium salt somewhere. So it's not... Maybe it's here? No, it's not here. I don't know. This one? No. I don't know where my lithium salt build is. It kind of bothers me. It kind of bothers me a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. I lost a build. This cannot be it. This doesn't look right. I remember it looked different. I remember. Or I might be imagining things. But I think my lithium salt build looked differently. Maybe it's part of resin? Right, it cannot be here. This is not it, because we are consuming lithium salt there. Where am I getting it from? Wow. Wow. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, let's do the following. I would like to have a little bit more text. Let's forget lithium salt thing. Let's yeah, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. I have no idea where I'm producing it, but I am producing somewhere. For sure. We could try to have this build, and it might help us with finding how it looks like. How does it normally look? This is lithium salt, right? With lots of... I guess this one. So brown algae. We need to have a lot of... like a huge build with brown algae. This one. No, this is not lithium salt. I don't get it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to... Like, if we don't have lithium salt, we'll just build more, alright? That's the plan. If we have shortage of it, we'll build more and everything is gonna be fine. Let's continue working on the important things. And the important things here are... Let's need to move the turrets a little bit, like that, and maybe here, into the corner. Right, we moved turrets. I want to delete the old turrets here. I would like to actually landfill this whole slice, if you can. Okay. And I would actually like to landfill this one as well. If you do have enough landfill. Do we have enough landfill? We have 15. Okay, 15,000 is not quite what I was thinking about. This doesn't look like enough, but it's okay. And this part is working almost at full throttle, so it's not too bad. Good. Now, let's go to the main base and take a look at production of the belts, whether we can improve production of green belts. I might want to change stuff here, by the way. I really want to adjust stuff. So this one works if we have less than 50,000. Are we consuming all of that? Like, yeah, we are consuming. But I don't know, it doesn't look like we are consuming enough. We seem to have excess of uranium. Oh, not uranium, plutonium. That's plutonium. Blue science cannot do anything about it. I think I made some change somewhere. Did I? Oh wait, this doesn't look like it's fixed. What? Right, this is how I attempted to fix the problem. So let's put it from there, put it from here, just paste and hope that this is enough to give us... Actually, this one is not even short on nitrogen. Very, very surprising, because I thought the problem here is that we are short on nitrogen, but yeah, doesn't seem to be the case. Which, it's fair, it's alright. This is our old wood build. Do we have any new wood build working fully? Well, we are full on... completely filled on wood here, so I guess that's a good thing, probably. We are exporting whatever we can export into... Well, converting whatever we can export into landfill. And this looks good. This part... We are also producing landfill with whatever extra mud we are producing here. Well, the problem really is that we don't have good saline water consumption. Do I want to do anything about that? It's kind of full of saline water. Could try to do something like this, alright? Could do this. We could have an overflow valve. Let's set an overflow valve right here, and it will just clear stuff a little bit, right? Okay. What was I doing again? That's the stuff. I forgot what I wanted to adjust. Completely forgot. We do have, you know, bioscience delivered here, which is quite nice. Do we have it here? No, because we just a little bit short on bioscience. Okay. Right. I wanted to check belt production. That's what I wanted. Well, we will most likely get the deuterium nuclear power research, but I cannot call this episode about like the deuterium nuclear power because I'm not actually building deuterium nuclear power, and I'm not planning to. That's it. Now, Jiva Lite is interesting. We have a shortage, a very clear shortage of Jiva Lite. Why is that? We're producing lots of it. We need to export the thing. I could potentially increase the buffer here. Instead of using it purely for sorting, I could actually use it for something useful, but I'm not convinced that's the right take on that. Are we really short on Jiva Lite production? Do I need to duplicate this block as well? I mean, I can do this. Okay, maybe not exactly here, because Jiva Lite space is taken, but I mean, in theory, I could duplicate this things. Could make them work a little bit better, even though, no, I cannot. I have 4 belts, they're completely, like, they're working non-stop. Let me check something. Jiva Lite, well, specifically chunks, I'm interested in that. Their production was going up and down a lot. And consumption was going up and down, so if I add some buffer, might actually make things quite a bit better. Why don't I add a buffer? Why don't I do that? I could increase a buffer for basically all of this. Like, this thing could be much larger. And this will smoothen out the production. So we will never be short on chunks. You know what, let's do this. I will do that once I'll observe what exactly is happening here. We don't have turbo transport. What? Titanium gear wheels? How is this possible that we are short on titanium gear? This is titanium gear wheels, right? Yeah. Wait. Titanium gear wheel. From 11,000 to 1.8. So now we have 1.8 thousand. What if I do this? This is gonna be an overall increase. Let me actually compare things. Plus 70 speed. Plus 12 productivity. You know what? I think I actually want to have a faster speed and lower productivity. I think this is gonna be better. Let me look. Yes, it's clearly better. So what I had before is strictly worse. 1.8 titanium gear, so now we have 2. Well, here's the thing. Here is the thing. I could take this thing and cover all these gear productions with the beacons. And it should be an improvement overall. The only problem is that we don't actually have enough beacons now. I mean, okay, let's think about this. Let's think. I want to maximize the speed. For that, I need to maximize this production. What is the problem here? We need these belts. For these belts, I need cobble steel gear wheel. This is cobble steel, right? Yes, I need to fix it same way. Actually, you know what? I don't care about productivity here. I don't care about being efficient. I just want lots of stuff to be produced. That's it. Let's see. This one is slow. This one requires cobble steel gear wheel. Like, this got to be working, right? Cobble steel gear wheel. Producing a lot of them. We're still experiencing slight shortages here and there, which is quite unexpected. Yeah, I just want it to be fast. I don't care about efficiency. We have a lot of materials. We have a little bit of shortage of steel, actually. And steel do I have to scale steel ingots? Is this where we're ending up at? Let's see, yeah, we have quite high demand from, like, in our research centers for this sciences, which is okay. This indicates that some research facilities are not actually potentially not running at their full speed, potentially because they could still have a little bit leftovers in the silos, right? Let's take a look again. This one not running smoothly. This one has a shortage of steel cables. I cannot believe I'm actually seeing this. I cannot believe this. Right. The beacons. What's happening with beacons production? Can we improve it? I don't think this part could really be improved. But what I could do, actually, I could copy it. Right, I could do this. Oh. Okay, this. Flip it vertically. This. I could triple production of the beacons. Really without too many issues. At least I don't expect to have huge problems with that. Right? And it's gonna work. And it's gonna be fine. Now, I could, in theory, try to do the same thing with belts. Actually, for belts, I should probably have another, like a... Oh, steel gear wheels. We are short on steel gear wheels. Are there steel gear wheels? Yep. Yep, all gear wheels. I'm just gonna say you gotta be fast. Maybe except brass. Brass doesn't seem to be used a lot, but the ones that I used, you gotta go fast. You gotta go very fast. Okay. What's going here? We need basic thing, yeah. And the basic one requires iron gear wheels. Where are iron gear wheels even? I don't even see them here. Are this iron? Right. Siren Gavils. And it wasn't working as smoothly as I would have wanted. You know what, let's keep like that. Okay, let's do the following. I would like to go to the belts section. Where are my belts? These are the ones. I would like 1,000, you know, or maybe even 3,000, 1,000. I would like everything else in the quantities of like 1,000, so that we never have to wait for those to be produced. Does it look reasonable? I mean, honestly, maybe I just need 5,000 of this. Let's just go all in. Like, I want lots of belts, all right? And the mall will buffer them so that whenever I'm building something, I don't have to wait for things this way. No, this part seems to be working all right. This part, what's the speed? Oh, we don't have enough harmonic crystals. This is interesting. 30 seconds crafting time. 35 seconds crafting time. So, in theory, we need lots of harmonic crystal shards, splinters, etc., etc. Where am I producing those? Splinters. Well, I do have lots of crystal splinters in the network, of all things. How is that possible? Okay, let's say I'm gonna produce harmonic ones here. Well, the first one's here, the other one's there, and I guess third one's we just produce them here. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. I have simple ones here, a little bit more interesting here, and this one's. I just want to have production in case we can. In case we do need to have something. Right, let's take a look at polished stuff instead. Polished. Have lots of this. Small amounts of those. This is honestly the most surprising one. That we have this polished crystal splinters. That we even have those in the network. Very surprising. How is our belt production looking? Green belt specifically. Did I improve it? I mean, it looks like there is a clear improvement that happened with belt production over the last like 24 minutes. I think okay, we used to be at around 400 per minute. That's a lot. That's like, how many per second is that? 6? 6 per second? No. 8. 7. 7 and 8 per second. Pretty good. Alright, what do I want to do next? Let's see. I have lots of things that we are waiting for by our... Well, our base is just not good, I guess, with all the productions that we wanted. we want it to be focused on. Let's place this one. Let's see what can I do next. We have this problem with landfill. It's okay. It's okay. Place things here and here like that. And here we'll have a crossing. And I really like what I see in terms of robots. We have a lot of constructions. I think we replaced all construction robots and the logistic robots. It's a more interesting situation. What's actually going on with logistic robots? Are we producing those? Right, where is my robot production? I think I lost. Alright, here they are. What is going on? We need to find more logistic robots. Let's allow production of logistic robots. How about that? We will have a flying robot frame. This one. It will be working again. It's okay. I'm producing some robots. The idea is that like these robots are supposed to be replacing the other ones, so I shouldn't really have to produce too many. Like this thing shouldn't work too much, because once the robots are fully produced and they replace the previous tier, then the tier will be well, it will be converted and upgraded into new ones without having to build the space materials there. Alright. Let's take a look at this part. Copper. Oh, I need a lot of belts. Talking about a lot of belts. And solid fuel thing that I guess is left over in some train blueprints. It's a bit, I guess it's a bit unfortunate. Yeah. Let's build this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Like this. Perfect. It's looking good. Very nice. What is happening here? We have all the materials. Reasonable quantities. We have a shortage of steel. I think it might make sense to focus on steel ingots in the next episode. I think this would make a lot of sense, actually. Yes. Yes, it would. Would make a ton of sense. Let's go and fix our houses here so that they can actually, you know, buffer all these chunks. Like all that stuff. I want these warehouses to actually work fully. This one as well. I want you to buffer stuff. This one as well. This one. Yeah, all these warehouses are allowed to buffer the chunks. Like this. It's very good because it will kinda isolate and compensate for the fact that we have less than 4 belts of chunk production here, but the output is limited. Well, it can support 4 belts because we are sending geodes separately. So this is very, very good, and it will also, I hope, smoothen out geode consumption and like usage. Well, maybe. We do have void enough geodes here as well, right? I'm pretty sure we do. I don't remember at all how this thing works, but I'm pretty sure it gets rid of all the extra stuff. Right? Yes, look at this. We have this thing. So we'll be able to get rid of this material specifically. Of mineral sludge. Yeah. Okay. So I think this is good. Like what I did just now, I think it makes a lot of sense. Do we have production of this? Stereotype, yep. Jivalite, not yet, but it's reasonable to expect that it's gonna work at some point. This rubite, not yet, and Bobmonium is not built. So we don't have Cretinium. Why is that? Because we don't have all these electrolyzers. Alright, I have a feeling that I have a real problem with concrete bricks. To actually have 10,000 of them. So maybe it's not as real of a problem as I have thought. Okay. Alright, let's just wait and observe. Oh, we actually went through all the interesting researches. Should I research this one? This looks like a tiny thing, to be honest. Does require a little bit of yellow signs, but I think we can afford it. This one, we could also... No, this is not delivered yet. What else could I research? Ideally, that doesn't require military science. I don't have many options that don't require military science. I guess I could start researching this one. Almost all researchers that are left require military science. Okay, what do we have here? Right, this is cobalt steel. I don't actually know what uses cobalt steel at this point. But yeah, steel ingots, I will have to do something about those. Where could I get steel ingots built? Why don't I build them here? This be reasonable. I mean, we have ingots here. I need steel ingots for this production and this one, so maybe I should produce them here actually. And it is in line with ingots. Okay, good. Let's do this. I am gonna have steel ingots production here and here. We're actually gonna have lots of those, and I would probably... I'm not sure about copying this. It kind of feels like a mess in some sense. Yeah, I'm not convinced about just copying this build, but I could combine steel ingot production with production of a lot of lime. Alright. Or not. Actually, I kinda like this build. Kinda like it. Power here is reasonable. I think I like this one. We need this, we need all of that. Do I even need to combine it with lime? Because I do have this lime. Well, this lime is barely keeping up. So I might need to have a dedicated lime block. Where could I get those from? I could make lime here. I could make lime here. I am not making lime here. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, if we look at steel, this block of steel, this one requires... Where are we getting oxygen? Okay, from there. This one has 30 effects, minus 3, so it's 27. This one has 29. Let's take a look at this. I should have done it earlier, honestly. As soon as I saw shortage of... as soon as I saw... Oh wait, what? This is 27? As soon as I saw shortage of steel ingots, I should have built more. Lost, to be honest. Right, this is gonna be with limestone for sure. I want to be efficient here. And here we had 26, right? Right, so one of these builds is actually able to produce quite a bit more. Okay, not this much, but 9. Well, here's the thing. It's because I didn't have them match the beacon sizing. Okay, so the real one is 26 that I can afford. I wonder whether I can push it a little bit further, because... Actually, do I need to push it a bit further? That's, I think, a very good question. 97, 96... Okay, I guess we're going for 95. 95 per second is good. This is good. And I need a full belt of charcoal for that. Okay, and this one would require, let me see, having lots of those. Wire, like, how much would we want? How many beacons would we want here? 1.24, that's not quite enough. If we go for 26, I think it might just be enough. Yes, 26. 26 beacons across the board. And here, you know what? We're gonna try it with 26. Oh, okay. Doesn't work quite well, but it's fine. We could go for like 2 or something, and we can... Right, we will go for slightly more than 2. And it's all gonna work fine. We do have more than 1 belt of processed iron of the input, and then more than 1... Oh, I see. So it's... No, I don't see. This is 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. And this one gives 1.7. Right, these are the 2 belts that we are sending in here. And I need slightly more than 2 belts of processed iron. We can get them from here. Right. 1 belt is coming there, and half a belt will be coming from this side. Well, potentially even less. The important part is to make sure that these belts are, well, as full as possible, that they're backed up, right? We can do this. And we will need 2.6 belts of iron for 1 line. But I want to have 2 lines. Alright. I would want to have 2 lines and to have this charcoal production. So basically I would want to have this block with charcoal and another of these blocks, well, another block here with charcoal. I'll have lots of iron delivered from here and here. Well, on this side, right? Let's start building it. Let's start preparing it. Requesters. This is iron. This is iron. This is iron. This is iron. These are all iron. Deliveries, and I would like something like this. We can adjust stuff later. Right, it's gonna be right here. Let's go. Do we have a, like, let's double check that it's a real shortage. Yes, it looks very real. We have a very real problem with steel production, steel ingot production. So we'll overkill it. We'll have like we'll double the amount of steel that we're producing. All right. And I will have a lot of lime as well, or limestone. Which one do I need? Lime or limestone? So we have some amount of lime, and I don't see any limestone present. I see delivery. Is this one a limestone block? Where is it? Where was it? This one. Is it limestone? 56. How does it look? This has to be limestone, right? Yes, this is limestone. So we have a little bit of a shortage of limestone. I'll have my steel build also producing lots of limestone on the side. So all the limestone will go towards steel, and the excess of it will be exported out. I think that is a reasonable take. Let's delete all these pieces. We'll figure out that part later. I do want to make sure that these are, you know, upgraded properly, like this. That they are super fast. I don't need these builds. I just need just a regular charcoal. Will be enough for me. The thing is, I feel like this should be built and kind of taken care of in another episode. I feel I should be doing this in another episode. And yeah, we have a problem. Like, I kind of want to upgrade it to green. I do. I'm gonna upgrade it to green color. It's gonna take forever to actually get anything done with our current situation with belts. It's gonna take forever to get anything built, which is quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Right, let's continue. We'll build this one here like that. This one will go like this. This part we'll figure it out later. And yeah, we have power here. Looking good. Do we have power here? We pretty much have full power there. We can remove this bit. Okay. Alright. Alright. Is this one working? Yes! Look at this. Oh, come on. Right. This wasn't great. This is not great. I need to address problem. How am I gonna address it? Like that. We'll have a filter stack inserter. Place it there. Do we have exactly same problem here? Nope. This one looks alright. This one's working. Okay, everything looks reasonable here with copper production. Except, you know, the whole thing there. Then I believe I had a tag with old cleanup. We don't need to be cleaning this part up. Okay, good. Let's remove it. I do need to add a tag with cleanup here. Cleanup. Let's set it here so that it's easier to find. Okay, so we'll have really nice steel production here. Wait, this is kind of interesting. I need only 2.6 belts of steel, so in reality only 3 belts per side. So we're gonna need 3 belts from this one, 3 belts from this one. I feel it's alright. Let's delete all this like extras, because I'm gonna be using a different design of station here. I don't want to have 2 inputs. We'll have 1 input, but with really good throughput and like double planes. That's basically the idea. Okay, and the final thing that I kind of want there. I should honestly stop, because I can keep playing the game and making improvements forever, like without actually stopping. Okay, good. I think this is a good place to stop. We discovered, well, we knew that we have a huge steel ingot shortage, but now I actually decided to address the problem. It started affecting not only Invar, but also regular steel short collars, which is pretty bad. So I want to make sure we are never short on steel from now on. The amount of iron ore that we have is like 300,000 in the network. This is reasonable, very reasonable. All these things look good. We do have quite a bit of various sciences. Blue science, so a test. Production of blue science. Oh, it actually dropped. It dropped to half of what it used to be at some point. 4.6, 6.8. I'm not sure what caused it. And now our consumption is super low. It must be low because of military science, right? Yeah, we are quite short on military science. And the other ones? Purple science. What's going on with purple science? We are producing it, so things are not as bad as they could have been. Like, this thing is a little bit slowish. And is it because of monosilicon? Is it just monosilicon that's the problem here? It says we need 58, and the name of this is QL Thingy. We are using 58 monosilicon. We are providing enough QL over 1 hour. This stuff. It's peaking at 6.2, so it looks like it's supposed to work non-stop, but it does not. It doesn't work non-stop. There are some issues happening once in a while. with the production. And I don't understand what's the reason for those. They're just throwing away all this sulfur. It's crazy. It's crazy that I'm just voiding so much sulfur. Well, we have 22,000 in the chests as of right now. Like, the wires here look good, completely green. Naphtha is present. Oxygen we don't particularly care because, well, maybe we should care. But we do have this extra oxygen production happening. Yeah. The red wires are also don't have any breaks. Like, really, the only problem that we potentially might have is consumption of the silicon and production of these things, but even that just works non-stop. Should I improve this speed? Oh, problem with output here. I have a real issue here. Okay, and I don't know, I didn't really think about that, but so what I could do, I could add a belt kind of just going straight through, and then another belt I don't have enough space here. If I could move everything slightly to the right, it would have been quite... it would have all looked quite a bit better. I can improve production, Nick. This production can be improved, for sure. I can do this. But the thing is, I'm not sure whether this is actually needed, because here... Alright, we do have some gaps here. Maybe it is needed. It will allow us to squeeze a tiny bit more out of this build. Just a tiny bit. Because this part, yeah, it's pretty much exactly... No, this is fine. This is half a belt, it's alright, but the actual consumption here is actually slightly less than half a belt because we have gaps on the other side for the other material. So making... Let me... This is interesting. Let me go there and make a quick fix. I'm gonna make a quick adjustment there because it's super simple and it might give us a tiny bit better purple science production. Right, where is it? Here's our purple science. Okay, what do I want to do? I would like... to have this spot, honestly, kind of like gun. And actually... Well, this one wouldn't really be gone. I would put it up to the right. This one will go up to the right. We have half inputs right 4 would go here. Half of the outputs would go here. Like this. Now I could cut it. And place it like that. This is gonna be the output. Okay. And here the output will be moved like this. And I completely forgot that I have a shortage of belts right now. Do I have a shortage of belts? Do I have a real shortage of belts now? Or is it an imagined shortage of belts? It might actually be a completely real shortage, but I think this change that I made should improve purple science production quite a bit. How many belts do we have? Okay, we have 2000 belts. This is good. We no longer have a belt shortage. This is very, very nice. So let's just kind of fix all of that. And I feel like it should work. This button sending up like this. So we have 2 belts. We're consuming those, and everything else remained pretty much exactly the same. Where are my robots? Supposed to have a bunch of robots that will build this, and we won't have the problem. Now, another thing that I kind of could do here is the following. I could... oh... wait, not like that. Let's just do let's have a hack here. Tiny hack. This will be we'll have input priority from the right. Right will be, and he'll have output priority to the right. Output priority to the right. It doesn't matter output priority to the right. I guess it doesn't matter where the final output priority goes. But I just want to have something like this present there, and we'll send another input. Oh, we actually have shortage of electronic circuits of all things. I thought it would be something else. How many electronic circuits do we need? We need 1 belt of them, pretty much. Okay, that's this is fine. Get more electronic circuits as well. Right. Go to get electronic circuits and just make sure that we are delivering enough of them. How do I do this? Let's see. Like this. This whole thing could be sent to the left. This one could be sent like that. And see. like this. So it goes straight. I actually can adjust this part a little bit. Gun. That is gone like this. And with these changes, we should have a really solid production here. What is happening here? Oh. Okay, that's kind of funny that the belt there got removed. That was not our intention. And we need to speed this whole thing up by quite a lot. I'm actually not sure whether a single machine processing waste here is even enough. It's probably gonna be enough. I got sidetracked, but I think this is overall a good change. At least I hope so. I hope this is a really good one. Let's see how much stuff we're producing here. We are producing 1 to 4 waste by product. That's a lot of waste by product. Not sure one belt here is enough. Well, it should be enough if we had, I guess, a couple of beacons. So beacons are always an option, right? If we had a couple of beacons, we should like speed up this whole thing. Now let's take a look at this part. We have right, this one just delete it and go straight like this. Say output is to the left, output to the left, and it is gonna work. It is gonna work once the belts and everything is delivered by the robots. I don't understand why the robots are so slow, by the way. They're not supposed to be this slow, but here we are. And this change that we just made should have improved production of purple signs. We cannot see it yet, but I'm pretty confident that it's working better now. It got to work better now. There's no way that this is worse than what it used to be. No way. This inputs, this outputs, spaced correctly. Right. Right, a little tight. This part will focus on it later. We have quite a lot of ingots. This one does not seem to be working just yet. I might want to take a better look at it, specifically to like start this whole thing up, the fish production especially. We seem to need some queens, and we're kind of short on queens, even though we do have queens here. Yeah. Alright. Is this thing working? Let's take a look. We have all materials we ever wanted here, and we're missing a couple of belts in order to have better production of biosilicate extract. This is still blinking. Okay, now we are short on steel. Come on. We have a full belt of steel going here. It's still blinking. It's okay. Let's take a look. Biosilicate extract. Silicate extract. This stuff. It It was going kind of up and down, usually at around 1.7. That's the consistent production, like where consistent production used to be, and now it's again at 1.7, but 1 is not even running. So we should expect quite a bit more of those. And the most important part is we still have gaps. This is sad. This is sad, but again, once this one is built, this 4 belts are placed, I expect a significantly, okay, not significantly, a little bit better performance of this purple production block. Should work a little bit better. Okay, this one completely consumed all the output. This kind of working, but they actually shot on this thing. All right, let's take a break. This was a pretty long episode, and haven't actually done that much. It doesn't feel like we've done a lot. We don't have a shortage of construction. Oh, look at this. Yep. Now this thing is working as well. If you look at production graph, it is suddenly, instead of 1.7, it is more 2 point what? 2 point... yeah. 2.4. This is good. Very, very nice. And this should affect overall production of these things. Look at this. Almost all assemblers are actually working now. This is very good. Very nice. We are limited by steel plate inputs of all things. Alright. We're limited by steel plates. Can I use... oh! I can do this. Productivity model cannot be used on intermediate products. So I guess it doesn't like that. This is interesting. How was I able to put it? Yeah, this production, like, it doesn't support prod models, but I was able to place it here into the furnace. I guess just wasn't used to something. Very interesting. Okay, this stuff is working. Actually, all of them are working now, which is very, very nice. Speed this part a little bit so that we are sure that we are able to completely, you know, use up, consume all the waste byproduct. Actually, kinda are unable to consume the output. 83 copper. Oh, come on, we actually have an issue in the build. I cannot believe it. Can't believe it. This is how it's supposed to work. Let's get more copper. I'll put them. That's copper. Okay, and amount of iron should be reasonable. Well, hopefully we can actually do this so that I don't have to worry about this outputs like at all. So we are always able to kind of send out the output here, all this iron and copper ores. Okay, I like it, and now we started having shortage on the other side. Now we started having shortage on the other side. I don't get it. I don't get it. Can I somehow improve it? I have a problem with outputting stuff in here. Yeah. I mean, could do this. Could do this. It's supposed to work a little bit better like that. I don't know, like this. Yeah, it's supposed to improve a tiny bit the output, but I don't feel it's actually gonna make a huge difference. It's kind of a problem. Well, it actually might. It might make all the difference we need. It would essentially add an extra inserter, not inserter, assembler that is able to, you know, produce stuff. Because now this thing is actually working, and the other ones also working. So maybe that's what we needed. Maybe the swap. The way it works basically, once materials enter the splitter, they already kind of sort themselves up in a way, and there is like well, I'm not sure about filtering splitters, but with normal splitters, you can usually get a little bit more than one full belt on like the final output if you place inserters, putting stuff into like the splitter tile. It should work a little bit better. Okay, I feel we're in a good shape. I don't know whether what we did for pupil science would be enough. I don't think that it's enough. Let's save the game. Very long episode. Sorry about that. It's episode 484. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.